everybody, what's up? Just Aaron here, Question Period Canada. How are you today? How would you feel about less government? I know that I'd be a fan. In my heart, I'm a libertarian, which is different than a liberal. You can look it up. This is a quick look at what that's all about. You can read that if you'd like. Put it on pause if you need more time. But I believe in the golden rule. Do unto others as have done unto you. But it would seem that this liberal government and governments in general don't believe in this. They want to have their hands in your pockets, their opinions and rules dictating how you act, how you think, what you do, where your money goes. It's ridiculous. They're picking our pockets dry. You can see the consequences of this liberal government over the last 8 years and overinflating the government's budgets and having too much involvement in Canadians' lives. There is a politician out there that is looking to change some things up. His name is Pierre Poilievre, and it sounds like from the polls that he's going to be the next Prime Minister of Canada, if you can believe the polls. They strongly suggest that's going to be the case. We have this clip of Pierre Poilievre talking about his vision and how he would like things to be. I think that most other Canadians are really going to enjoy listening to this, hearing this, and identify with Pierre's thoughts on how there is just too much federal government right now.
Create a political party from scratch. It would be called the Mind Your Own Damn Business Party. You know, people can make the decisions of who they marry, who they date, how they live their lives, but also how they raise their kids. And I think if we had governments at all levels that live and let live, that had a policy of live and let live, a true policy of live and let live, then we would have so much more social peace because people could make their own decisions and come to their own conclusions and raise their own families with their own values. And that's why my role as a Prime Minister is not going to be to impose my values on other people. It's to get out of their faces and run a competent government. They want a government that can deliver a passport, not a government that runs their lives.
A mind your own damn business party? That sounds pretty good to this Canadian. So do you agree with Pierre Poilievre that it would be better for the government to have very little impact and influence on your day-to-day living? That's not the way that it is now. It's going to take a long time before we can make these reforms, but it's best to have a guy that's thinking that that's the direction and the path that he wants to take when he's Prime Minister, which the polls say he's going to be the next Prime Minister, if you believe the polls. So again, I'll go back to the point that he made about a passport. I don't want the government running my life. I need them there for when I need a passport, something like that. They don't need to be having their hands in our pockets and trying to control everything that we do. It's terribly expensive and they don't know how to balance a budget. That's an issue. My name's Aaron. Like and subscribe. Canadian federal politics right here, learning all about them, sharing what I know. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time.